What is up? Wait a minute. Where are you? Are you in Beijing or something? What the fuck is going on?
I'm in Brooklyn, dude. This is the quarantine Marcus. I look like I'm not.
Wow. This thing has done something to all of us, right? Something.
Do you not see this facial hair? I did not have this before, so
No, I see it. That's why I'm like, wow.
I can to door it up.
That's what I'm saying. It makes you look very primitive, like you're in a country somewhere. But what do you call those cars that you push people in the back? I'm sorry, I got the correct.
The rickshaw?
Huh?
The rickshaws? Yeah. One where you carry.
You look like you got one of those outside in Brooklyn for some reason. I don't know.
Dude, I'm in Brooklyn right now, but I'm gonna go back to Maine in like in a week or two. So.
Oh, okay. You're just visiting now? Is that what it is? Is that it?
I'm just here for work, and then like I'm putting my stuff in storage, and I'm gonna come back in the fall. So.
Oh, okay. You got.
Yeah, I can't leave Brooklyn. I can't leave my baby.
It's tough. It gets in your blood, and you. It's tough to leave. You know, I go places, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta go back. I like being poor. I like the struggle. I like it. Whatever it is that New York has to offer. Exactly. But anyway, guys, we got right to it, boy. Everyone, help me welcome Mr. Marcus Cardona, guys. Welcome. Thank you for being on. Be my guest. Be my guest.
Yeah, I'm here for you, man.
Yeah. I think here I'm Quarantino. I'm not sure if not Tino. Let me get out of character. We're about to get back to normal life. So
Quarantino, that's fine. You're good. Yeah. You gotta do phase 2, 3, Quarantino.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh man. I was talking to that about something. I'm like, life has become like one fucking video game, you know? I'm like, all these phases. I'm like, people are like, oh no, you gotta wait for phase 3. I'm like, what phase 3? What phase am I on? I can't keep up, but let's keep moving on in phases, man. Let's keep moving on. That's what it's about, man. But how have you been the whole quarantine? I haven't seen you like in 4 months, and I swear to God, I missed the Marcus laugh. I missed it. Your laugh is like brings life to wherever there's no life in comedy, man. We really appreciate. We know we're doing something right when we get a Marcus healthy laugh. So,
I try, man. Yeah, I mean, I've been up in Maine. I've been quarantining up in Maine. I've been staying around in Brooklyn for 4 months, but I've been quarantining up in Maine.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I thought this was going to be a quick thing. I thought New Yorkers were going to be smart, and then everything was going to pass real quick, and then all of a sudden it's like, no. But we're good now. We're better than like Texas and everywhere else.
Oh, cool. I'm glad you're keeping up. I've given up. I'm like, that's it, guys. Whatever happens the next time around, the corona comes, and just kill me. I can't do the whole news and watching the numbers, and I can't. It almost killed me the first time. So this time it is just gonna be, hey, Tino died. Yeah, it must have been corona. I'm not putting any effort into like surviving anymore. I'm 50. I lived already. They're not gonna do that to me. In other words, they're not gonna do it. But yeah. So you were able to be okay throughout the whole COVID-19.
Oh man, dude, I turned into a huge hippie. Like this facial hair.
You let yourself go a little bit.
No, I wouldn't say I let myself go. I just got more into like spiritual self-discovery.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. More kumbaya moments in your life?
I mean, it was up until like 2 months ago. Then all of a sudden it was like, oh no, now we're protesting.
Oh yeah. Did you partake in the?
Yeah, I partook in Maine because Maine there's like 3 cops in my town. So like I knew them all by first name, but I'm just like, okay, I'm here in solidarity. But yeah, Tom, you are a bastard.
Tell the family I said hi. You pig.
I'll see you over the holidays, but right now you're the problem.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough. But at least you kept your New York, heart in it. You found a way.
Dude, I was watching so much of the New York protest, and like that was it. Like, there's so many places you could donate money to. I'm just like, okay, where are my people in Brooklyn? Who's protesting right now?
Definitely, it was
Yeah.
definitely out here. I unfortunately, although I was in Brooklyn, I didn't partake. I think I gave up. I gave enough to marches and stuff like that. You're looking like at 50 years of like combined marches and attacks and fights against the Klan. So I served. I'm sorry, guys. This.
No, you did your time. You're good. You're good.
Some things you got to pass on to the next generation, and marching is one of them. So enjoy, guys. All lives matter.
Stop.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. See, I get in trouble. That's why I hate partaking in anything, because I have a different.
Not Tino, but that's a part. As long as you make the mistakes and grow from it, you're good.
Oh man. Oh, growing in mistakes. Okay, I'm gonna say yes, he's right, but I have a life to prove, maybe not. But yeah, no. Let's keep it positive. What have you been doing to keep yourself kind of like into it? Well, I see you're working, so that's a good thing. What else?
I'm just for 2 weeks right now. But yeah, I started a podcast up until protesting, and then I stopped kind of, and then I was reading a lot of books, and then also I got into because Maine is all woods, so I got into bushcraft, which is like surviving in the woods. So I'm like, yo, if things get really bad, Tino, I got you. You just find. No power. We'll live off the land. I got you.
Wow. Man versus what's the name of the show? Man versus
Wild.
Versus Wild. I definitely connect.
I'll be your protector. I got you. I can fish. I can find food. I can build shelter out of trees.
Dude, yo, anything goes down, I'm looking for you in Maine, my man. Yeah, you're gonna be a Maine man.
We need to reverse gentrify Maine. It's too white. So
yeah. You're not the picture we're looking for when we think of Maine, but I tell you that I trust this picture with my life. So definitely, man, definitely. Oh man, they're gonna love seeing you. I mean, they were like, wow, this guy took it back to basic. He's ready, ladies and gentlemen. He's ready, ladies.
Dude,
ladies, he fishes. And now he's a catch. Yay!
That's pretty much been it. Like because I'm like, you and me every now and then talked about like flirting and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, different age. I'm like, during quarantine, all I've been doing is like, I can provide for you in case we have another quarantine.
Those are selling points right now. I hope your stock went way the hell up, because I mean, shit. To have gone through it and know what it's like, you're like, Papi, what you want? You're gonna get. Your DM is gonna be filled by the time if anything like this goes down. So.
Well, no, I made a mistake. I made a mistake because like a week ago I was like, hey, I'm not really like I've seen all the porn now. I'm like, I'm super into moms who send I'm super into plant moms. So like any woman who has like plants that are growing, and all of a sudden all my DMs went from like messages and nudes to plants, and I'm just like, how do I change back? I messed up, Tino.
Oh man, plants! Wow.
Dude, dang! If I can provide the food and like can hunt and stuff like that, I'm just like, I see how you can keep plants alive for like 3 months.
Wow, ladies. There you go. There you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. There you go. Wow. Hopefully you planted the seed. Hey. I got pun Tourette, like I tell people, so I fight not to have to like speak in puns. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm pun rain man, but
I love the way that your brain works though. Never close that. Don't say pun rain man. Just that's unrecognized talent.
Thank you, because until you recognize, you're just that madman in the basement. So that's the current status. Ladies, holla. Sorry, it's all about you. It's all about you. Anyway, man. What else? I wanted to ask you a question real quick. Okay, reading books. Yeah. So, is there a comedy scene where you're at in Maine? Because
Um,
I know you missed the stage.
oh yeah, no. It's crazy because I'm like, I've done a couple shows here in New York, the outdoor shows, and
Mm.
Maine's done a pretty good job at like social distancing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But surprisingly, there are no outdoor shows because like everyone in Maine kind of everyone handled the quarantine and like the virus like they do blizzards because blizzards are the regular thing there. So everyone
Mm-hmm.
like got food, everyone just like stayed home, and I'm like, oh, and we've been handling like it's been going down the whole time. It's one of like the lowest right now, but
Mm-hmm.
in terms of shows, everyone was kind of like wary about it. And like after I did a bunch of shows in New York outdoors, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to Maine, and then I'm probably gonna produce a show outdoor shows
Yeah.
for a minute. But it just depends on who can come through, because yeah, it's more or less like the scene's so young,
Mm-hmm.
but they're so like kind of timid to just produce stuff. So I'm just like, all
Right,
right, let's
right,
just
right.
yeah,
Ah,
just you need the doers and the people who talk shit, but then you also need the people who do stuff. Like yeah.
well said. Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, they're gonna be glad to have you on board and stirring the pot out there because you've done it. You've done it here in Brooklyn. You're not just a family member at Brooklyn House of Comedy, Wednesday Comedy Workout. You're also like management, which is like congrats on making that happen. You know what I mean? That's a very serious hat, and thank you for the work that you put into like physically making that place, look good and up to date, and added that a little swag, a little Marcus swag that you added to it, which yeah. So if you never heard it, we thank you for for what you.
No, you don't worry. I remember you at every mic and been like, guys, the assistant manager of Brooklyn House of Comedy, and all the young.
Yeah.
And then
Just put me on. Just put me on. Yeah.
And then I go on stage. I'm like, guys, give it up for Tino. He's also great. He's the production. He's the production manager.
Oh man, you find titles to kind of give yourself, meaning to keep the damn thing going, man. But you've done a great job, Joanna. Appreciate you. I know Byron, who I've had on here. I don't know. Wow, that was. Speaking of fish, that was my big fish for the month so far. I've never interviewed an owner, so I was really glad for that.
Yeah.
And they appreciate what you do. Hopefully, you stay with us. But I know comedy is about growing and.
Dude, I'm Brooklyn House no matter what, dog. That's my scene. Tino, no matter what. If I get to bring everyone along, I'm just proud to be part of that family, have everyone grow together.
Oh man, man, it's great to hear, man. Great to hear because I know it's work and it's work that people don't see or get to like. You know what I mean? I know you was in there painting that place down, and it's so just know that like it's appreciated. It's not just some kind of like hey whatever. No, thank you, So it's good to know that you're still gonna be in the family because I found out about so many comedians while having these Zoom interviews that they relocated and like, wait, where are you? Whoa, what the hell? Well, it has been 4 months, and part of life is moving and on to the next. A lot of them got sweet deals. They're like women that offer them like, hey, well, if you come with me, you can do comedy. You don't have to work. I'll support you. And
where are these women, Tino? I don't think
I know.
It seems like a conspiracy theory, like the fireworks. I'm like, I don't believe you.
I don't know, but when I find out, I'll definitely let you know. Somebody's gonna let it out of the bag.
Send that to me, private message.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of that, now we get a chance. Can you let the folks know how they can get in touch with you for comedy, for whatever, for survival,
Yeah, so if you're trying to survive in the woods or comedy, you can find me on Instagram at Marcus Cardona, MarcusCardona.
There you go.
Yeah, but no, I appreciate that. How have you been, Tino, besides the basement sketches and the pun?
Oh, you seen that? Well,
I watched it in detail just so I can really know who you are because I'm like we passed each other. I'm just like, oh man, he was in pain. This was like the fifth take of this.
And that's what it is. It is what it is. You guys get to see what's going on. I'm a little ashamed of the thong thing. You know what I mean? I have kids online, but some things you just have to like, hey guys, I was at a different place, you know, and COVID was definitely a different place, a different mindset, a different so.
None of this counts. I don't call like there are no crazy people anymore. Like we're just
yeah. We're survivors, man. We're like, you know, like post Vietnam, like
no tattoos. You and me, we survived like 2020.
Exactly, man. But okay, so anything just to wrap up, just to kind of, you know, I don't want to hold you up. It is Friday night, right? You got to get your party on.
Oh shit. No, I know. I made time for you, Tino. Like there's no for me.
Damn it. Damn, I need 1,000 more like you, brother. I need 1,000 more like you.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're gonna, I wouldn't say I would. I want to draw attention to me. I'm like, yeah, you can follow me on comedy for Marcus Cardona. But Brooklyn House of Comedy. Hopefully, we're gonna come back once this is all over, super strong. Follow Tino. Yeah, obviously, you guys are following it if you're watching this. But follow Brooklyn House of Comedy. Follow me. I promote a bunch of people. Keep protesting. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Go to outdoor shows. It's like this is our summer. Enjoy summer. This is gonna be the fun part. Tino, you got this. You can do a bodega show.
Thank you for having faith in me. I don't know if I have like. I think I got one more hurrah. You know, I got one more hurrah in me. But you know,
Tina, if you don't feel confident in your puns of you delivering them, just send me the spreadsheet. I know you got it.
Good to know, man. Good to know that I can, you know, pass the baton at some point. You know.
I will carry all these puns for you, dog. I got you.
Hey, man. hey, you heard it here first, guys. You know, Marcus. You know, when it's all said and done for the pun man, you know, we'll be passing it on to Marcus Cardona.
I will publish a book for you. Like let's we'll make it. I won't tell your jokes. I'll just have a book.
Wow. Oh man, I average like 1 or 2 cries per Zoom, and you come close. I'm like, hang it together, hold it together. You know, because.
No, that's good. Tino, I miss you and appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Just one more thing. I wanted to ask a question because you know, your family, you're originally from the Philippines, or is your family from the Philippines? Just give us a little taste of that.
Yeah. So I'm first generation born, Maine Filipino. There's not that many. My parents are super interesting as immigrant parents because they didn't meet in the Philippines and get married. They met in the United States and got married, so they came separately. and then there were 2 Filipinos in Maine, and they were like, "Hey, there's 2 of us. We should like unite forces." And that's what ended up. So I grew up in Maine, which is the whitest state in the United States. Did comedy there. None of my jokes hit because Maine was not diverse enough. Then I came to Brooklyn, and then I made myself a legend.
Got it. you guys got it. That's this whole story, you know.
That's pretty much like the Filipino Mainer story. If you want to go into like the deeper parts of my comedy, that's gonna like.
Yeah.
You want to become the Zoom for an hour?
No.
I gave you the basic Ninja Turtle story. I'm like, Filipino, yeah.
We gotta. The next they gotta come and support you and come see you at Brooklyn House of Comedy and other places, not just there. Come support Marcus and Donna.
By the time the quarantine's over, I plan on touring up through New England to Maine, bringing Brooklyn comics up and stuff like that. And then Maine comics in Brooklyn, so it should be fun. It just depends on how the vision turns out, but yeah.
There you go. Hey man, it's gonna turn out. It's gonna happen because you're a visionary. You follow your visions, and I love and respect you. And keep it going, man. Yeah, you go. And you got moves. Your DM is gonna be packed tonight, brother.
Don't lie to me. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna send you messages and be like, Tino, it's all plants. It's all plants.
There you go, but hey, man, just be ready. Just be ready, man. But thank you so much for taking some time off your Friday, to fill us in. We miss you, and hopefully we'll get back together to doing what we do, brother. Thank you so much. All right.
I appreciate you, Tino.
All right, man. Much love, man.
Yeah, that's where my heart's at. Even back when I used to break all the box.